another review. Pero, very
Different place, different approach. Siguro,
Para may hugot eh.
Alright, welcome back, boys and girls. It's another episode of Baet Experience. So, first of all, we would like to thank our friends and sponsors, Bombing with A, the legendary DIY mixes. The 350 ml is still available. Check out their page for prices and promos. So, over 300 bottles sold, so get yours now. Next is Chachago UST, Chachago Milk Tea UST branch. So, contact 0977-690-1690 for deliveries. They have almost 20 branches in Luzon and more to come. Hudas The Hotsauce from Chef JC. Check out their exotic hot sauce flavors like the habanero sriracha, hickory mango habanero, mango ginger habanero, and garlic habanero. Check out their Facebook for more details. Hudas The Hotsauce. And of course, LeiaPure, our official skincare provider. Check out LeiaPure.com for more details. The Baet Boys commercial is out, so check it out in YouTube and the Baet Experience Facebook page. And so our title today is Walk the Walk When Money Talks. So we have a special guest tonight. And we are going to talk about lifestyle business. So introduce na natin, man. Our guest tonight is a seasoned property consultant, financial advisor, and has vast experience in events and lifestyle management. Si Miss Ish Carmelo. Hi, Miss Ish. How you doing?
Hi.
Evening.
Good day.
Hello, good evening.
Good morning. Hindi pag
Ay, good morning ba?
kasi good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oo, tatlo daw, di ba?
Oo, pag sales, laging good morning.
O yan.
Magandang
Bibigyan tayo ng
araw.
maraming story ang sales talk ni Miss
Storyahe.
Ish.
Storyahe. Baka hindi na agad sila maniwala sa akin.
Tawid natin. Okay, anyway, siguro start tayo with a little bit of history. So, when did you start your real estate industry journey? So, how did it begin?
Actually, with real estate, medyo rookie pa ako. I started with my company right now, 2016. Nag-training ako, but for a month lang. And then, I went back to F&B, nightlife industry. And then, after a year, I went back to real estate. So, from there, going 3 years na ako this year.
So it's been 2016. Teka, sorry. You back then, before real estate, you mentioned F&B. What were you doing?
I work for, actually, I've known JL through, nightlife din. So, Valkyrie, Palace, yun. So, with that industry, kasi we call it F&B, food and beverage, diba?
Exactly, yeah.
Oo, so it's part of it. So, I work
So you're, handling events.
handling events, handling clients. Actually, halos lahat na ikutan ko na sa F&B, puwera lang sa cashier at cook.
Talaga.
Oo, from customer service to front desk to floor, ayan, pati sa events, production, ayan. Doon ako nag-start. Parang 17 years old yata ako nag-events na. Kumutya ng Pilipinas pa ako dati. Taray, kumutya ng Pilipinas.
Uy ba?
Oy,
Story yan
ngayon lang namin nalaman yan ah.
Ano yan? Oo nga.
Hindi, pang production lang ako. Doon lang ako sa likod.
Sige, sumali ka ba? Or ano?
Hindi ako sumali. Parang, kasi tourism graduate ako eh. So parang, yung tourism director for Nueva Ecija before known me because yung school namin is parang nag-OJT for tourism, Department of Tourism before.
DOT.
Parang, nirefer niya ako sa sponsor ng Mutya ng Pilipinas to be the event coordinator, ganyan.
Wow.
Of all the students, actually, dalawa lang naman kaming students. So, no. Ayun, of all the students, like ako yung nirefer niya, this person can, ganyan. So, yung evening gown competition of Mutya ng Pilipinas, 2013, doon ginanap sa province namin. And I was the one who's charged of coordinating that. So, from then on, 17 years old lang ako noon eh. Tapos, nag-Manila na ako. Tapos, nag-F&B na. And then, real estate after.
Okay. So, Nueva Ecija ka pala. Nueva Ecija din ako eh.
Talaga? Bakit
Oo,
hindi mo
sa
sinabi
Alua.
sa akin yan?
Sa Alua kami, Alua.
Saan yung
Yung
Alua?
mother side. Alua daw eh. Narinig ko na sila.
Anong
Pag
Alua?
pumupunta na lang ako.
Baka Aliaga.
I'm not sure. Tsaka San Jose. San Jose daw. San Jose.
San Jose yung hometown ko.
Talaga?
San Jose
Yun.
City.
Baka kababayan mo pa mga sikat. Sikat ang apelido.
Sikat? Mga iglesia ba kayo?
Hindi. Si Carlo Iglesia.
Kapatid.
Iglesia.
Yes.
Kapatid. Nakikapatid eh. No, kasi meron akong classmate nung high school na sikat ang apelido. Tapos anak siya ng yun? Ano nga yun, Carlo? Ng
Ministro?
Ministro.
Diakono.
Ministro.
Ayun.
Ayun. So,
So,
from
mabait.
San Jose.
Gaya namin
Mabait.
mabait.
Kahit ako mabait.
Carlo, malalim na yan, religion.
Oo. Malalim na
Tandaan mo,
topic.
pare, from previous episodes, politics, COVID, tsaka religion. Yan na yung top 3 ngayon eh.
Oo.
Oh.
Nasingitan ng COVID.
Very, yun, very sensitive yun pag religion. Hindi magkakatugma-tugma lahat yan. Politics, religion,
Totoo.
and government.
Ayan pa pala.
Maraming bombing
Oo.
dito.
May sarili-sariling opinion. But yeah, yun. Hi! Ano ba?
Sige,
Ano bang tawag doon? Kababayan ba tawag doon?
Kabayan, yes.
Kabayan.
Kabayan.
Pero walang Alua doon. Aliaga siguro yung sinasabi mo.
Hindi ko sure. Pumupunta lang kami. As in, pag nagyahaya
Eto ba yung-
nga?
Ito yata yung yung na-feature sa isang horror film na merong mga something na festival. Kung yun
Yung
yun,
Aliaga?
Aliaga yun. Oo.
Yung ini-invite yung mga kaibigan tapos hindi na babalik.
Iba yun. No?
Kasi
Pare, si Rattle and Roll yan eh.
Yung pinupunasan ng putik.
yun.
Nasa saging.
Oo,
Nasa saging.
ganun. Aliaga
iba yun.
yun.
Sige nga, hanapin ko.
Sukob,
Tatanong ko
ata
kay
yun.
Arman siya.
Sukob.
Hoy, it's your responsibility to know your roots.
Hindi ako lumaki doon.
Iba sa generation ngayon.
Sa Manila na rin talaga ako lumaki. Pero sige, mga roots yan ng mga ancestors. Eh. So, kaya kinakaalamin yan.
Yeah.
Teka, nadidiskaril tayo. Matanong ko lang.
Napasarap na
yung roots natin. So experience mo is on F&B, events, saka lifestyle management, sabi mo, diba? So, paano yung nag-progress mula dun sa referral? Paano siya nag-materialize?
No.
Diba?
Actually, ang dami ko kasing racket kasi nung bata ako. Like, lahat ng trabaho pinapasok ko. So, parang from then, I earn experience, ganyan. Tapos, when I moved to Manila, for my last OJT for an airline, tawag dito, I have night job for, ano ba, okay ba sabihin na club? Club like Raven Boutique Club, if you're familiar with it. Like in GC and diba?
Super Club. Super Club ba tawag doon?
Yeah, Super Club, ganun. So, parang syempre as part of the parang event industry, parang kumukuha sila ng mga girls like to serve bottles for the VIPs. So, for example, kayong tatlo nila Carlo, kumuha kayo ng 15,000 na table. So, from that 15,000, di ba, order kayo like ganitong drink. Instead of regular servers, beautiful girls like me, binuhat na yung bangko, no? No, like, beautiful girls or kunwari mga models, they serve the bottles for you. So, yun yung sideline ko dati when I was like doing my OJT before I graduated. And then from then on, na-hire ako for AirAsia but hindi nag-push through because I had medical conditions. And then nagka-opening for that super club. So, napunta ako sa nightlife. So, naging na ako doon, parang regular employee as a concierge naman, which is like, I assist like clients, ganyan. So, every time you go there, I assist you. And then when you book table, I will assist you also, ganyan. Hanggang nalipat ako for the Palace Company, which is yung Valkyrie, Privé, ganyan, which is the number 1 company for nightlife, di ba, here in Manila.
GP Reyes yan, di ba?
Yes, correct. GP
Papi
Reyes,
Tones.
Eric Kua, ganyan. So, yun. Nung lipat ako doon, I started like, climbing up the ladder ng management. So from a regular employee to supervisor. And then after that, for like 2 years yata, parang kinuha naman ako na manager for a lounge here in Makati. So, ayun.
Respect the hustle, man. Hindi na.
Oo.
Sounds like
Hard work
experience
and
on that.
musta naman? And
Kasi,
kasi parang
medyo,
Parang walang effort eh, no?
hindi, nahirapan naman ako kasi wala namang madaling trabaho, di ba? Lalo na
naman.
syempre with like other generations, I just realized, iba kasi yung generations natin sa mga nauna sa atin eh. For them, like, seniority comes first, diba? So, parang whenever, like, there's a newbie coming into the company, parang you don't have the right to be someone. Kasi, mas magaling kami, mas nauna kami. So, parang, pag nandun ka, tas nakuha ka from, like, outside of the company, tas na-promote ka, parang they see you as an enemy. So, it's really parang hard to prove yourself at first kasi hindi lang yung sa boss mo ikaw nagpo-prove kundi sa staff mo din, sa katrabaho mo din, mga ganun. Lalo na babae ka pa. Iba din pag babae ka din kasi pag kunwari, lalo na with real estate also. Lalo na with talking to clients. So yeah, it's din. Siguro swerte din ako kasi I've known a lot of people that helped me also to, parang makapasok sa company. Or it's easy for me because I'm easy to talk to. Siguro ganun. That's why I can get their trust in first meeting pa lang. Parang ganun, first impression. I don't know. Is it ano ba?
Which actually leads me to this question. So can you tell us more about the real estate journey mo? So you transitioned from F&B and then real estate. So how was the real estate? From then and actually now, ang gandang tanong ngayon yan, di ba?
Honestly, it's super difficult kasi it's a different industry eh. Kasi technically, I'm sa nightlife industry, I'm still with sales eh. Because I push
Okay.
tables, I push bottles, I let people drink a lot for us to push our sales, di ba? It's difference of lang is with nightlife industry, ang presyo lang ng mga binebenta ko 4,000, 10,000 hanggang 100,000, 'di ba? Unlike with real estate, lalo na with the company I'm in now, I'm selling premier projects. Usually pinakamababa namin 10 million, 19 million for a condo. So parang and then 'di ba? Kasi it's nightlife, it's like all good time, all ganito, ngitian mo lang, ganyan, i-toast mo lang, ganyan, okay na. But with real estate, I find it difficult din also, lalo na after my first sale. Parang sabi ko, it's not that easy pala kasi you're talking millions of money na hindi mo makukuha lang sa ngiti. Alam mo yung ganun.
Yeah.
You really have to know like,
Investment kasi talaga.
you really have to know like about the business, what you are selling. Hindi lang what you are selling, but also the history, ganon, pricing, ano yung characteristics nitong property. There are so many things that you need to learn pa. Unlike, yun nga sabi ko, but when I started with real estate, doon ko nakuha yung importance na, okay, ganito pala to, ganito pala to. Kasi with nightlife, parang makabenta ka, masaya, okay na, ganyan, pasok, labas pera, ganito, ganito. Pero hindi mo nalalaman na parang, ito pala yung importance nito. Puro good time lang kasi pag nightlife eh, di ba?
Yeah.
Pag dito, parang ang hawak mo na is your, parang nagpapakilala ka because of your knowledge, ganyan, and your experience, di ba? Unlike sa nightlife, parang ganda, ganda, tapos ngiti. Suot mo lang, okay na.
From selling
tabi.
From selling
Oo.
experience into something tangible eh.
Oo, at saka dapat hindi lang, dapat knowledgeable ka rin talaga kasi hindi din lahat ng like, iba-iba din kasi yung klase ng kliyente. Unlike with nightlife, parang nalasing lang, close na kayo. Diba? It's really different talaga. So, it's a challenge for me kasi parang, since nga, parang I'm working for that industry for like 3.5 years. Actually, pag pag sa nightlife, naka 3.5 years, medyo matagal-tagal ka na kasi, di ba, ilan lang yung parang, ano to, period na nagsa-thrive
Lifespan nung ano, no?
ng restaurant or nightlife, for example. So, parang sabi ko, grabe challenge pala. Ganun. Pero like, as, for me, as a person din naman, parang I always want, like, ano yun, naghahanap ako lagi ng challenge. O kaya kung wala akong natututunan dito, naboboard na ako, ganun. So parang sabi ko, okay to. So parang this real estate, this industry, I think that I can still do it kahit na 40s na ako, 50s na ako, alam mo yung ganun. Pag hindi ka na bata, hindi ka na maganda, ganun. Which is, parang sinabi ko naman na maganda ako.
Hindi na maganda, yung mga ganun humihirit.
No, kasi meron kasing mga industry na hanggang ano ka lang, kahit naman for cabin crew 'di ba? Hanggang 37 ka lang or hanggang medyo pleasant ka pang tignan pag di ka na kailangan mo nang mag-retire early. Tapos hanap ka na naman ng other job which is for real estate. The more you na parang nagtatagal ka sa job, lalo na with IT also, 'di ba? The more you experience you get, 'di ba? Mas naging valuable ka sa company. Same with real estate. Not only to the company, but to your clients also.
Kasi credibility nga naman ang binibuild.
Binabanggit mo yung sale, nakapagbenta ka. Lagi may kasunod yan eh. Pagkatapos mo pirmahan yung 10 million, 19 million, meron na namang ilalatag sa yung sunod niyan eh. Pero sir, para masulit mo yung iyong investment, insurance naman. So narinig ko lang na nasubukan mo rin daw yung insurance.
No, actually, hindi pa yata alam ng boss ko to. Since I'm kasi full-time with Ayala talaga. But I started investing with insurance when I was like 22 years old. So, parang right now, it's COVID. I feel like it's timely to be in insurance company too. Kasi like, there are many uncertainties talaga that we need to, protect ourselves from. So, yeah, right now, nagbebenta din ako ng insurance. So, kahit ano yan, one-stop shop na ito. Bumili ka ng property, may business ka, may anak ka, sarili mo, kausapin mo ako.
Pero ano normally yung mga sabihin nating popular types of insurances na ina-avail sa'yo or tinatanong ng tao? Kasi di ba, syempre marami yun eh. May mga nakausap na rin ako before, parang ang daming klaseng insurance. So, ano yung popular ngayon, lalo na ngayon? Ano yung mga popular na ini-inquire ng mga tao?
Actually, at first naman, it's always, depends kasi like insurance, we have many markets eh. Like from single to married to retired to businesses, ganyan. So, ngayon, which is, pinaka-timely talaga is life insurance and health insurance. Kasi, diba, you'll never know, hindi naman nakatulad dati na ang mga kinatatakutan natin, lindol, mga ganyan.
Yeah, the big one.
Diba? The big ones, ganyan. Quake, everything, diba? Ngayon, hindi na natin nakikita yung kalaban natin. So, we have
diba? Totoo yan.
So, we have to be, as always, we have to be ready. And of course, like, I think it's your responsibility then also to yourself, like to protect yourself and your income also while you're, like moving forward. Kasi you'll never know what will happen in the future then. Yeah. Just like now, diba? So, yeah, I always ask my friends, may insurance ka na ba? Ganon. Kasi parang pag may insurance ka, kahit anong mangyayari sa'yo, kampante ka, diba? You're protecting yourself and also like, parang you're thinking of the future of your family, lalo na if you're a breadwinner, diba? So, yun. Health and life insurance.
Ika nga ni Iman, respect the hustle.
Oo, pare. Sinasummarize ko lang yung history ni Isha. Pare, from selling good time experience, bigyan kang bibigyan ng investment na something that you can look forward to the future. And poprotektahan niya yun with insurance.
Diba?
Yeah.
Pare,
Ganon yun.
Ang tawag dito, pare.
Kukunin ko muna yung trust mo and then bebenta.
Lifetime selling ang tawag dyan.
Hanggang nabubuhay ka, kailangan mo ako.
Totoo yun.
Diba?
Actually, doon sa mga first time na nakakarinig noon, yung mga first time lang na naaalo ka ng insurance, ang unang mindset nila parang napaka-morbid di ba? Kung
Oo.
pinaghahandaan yung di ba?
O kaya gastos, alam mo yun? Ang
Oo.
mahal.
Yeah.
Ganyan.
Pero
But,
eventually,
ano mo, ma-appreciate mo rin kasi. No, I just feel like kasi at first din kasi, nung ako rin naman inalok ng insurance, parang hindi, usually, sa totoo lang talaga, Filipino, they always ask for how much. Diba? But other agents kasi, parang they always push for, diba? Kasi there's parang quarterly, monthly, quarterly, annually. Diba? Parang ako, I always put my clients kasi at first, and I always ask for their budget. Kasi you don't want to push naman something that, diba? Ay, sorry. They don't want to,
Bless you.
oo. Actually, hindi siya bahing, dighay nga siya.
Kunyari na lang eh.
I'm sorry, nagpakit pala. So, yun, parang, you don't want to push them to buy something na parang they don't believe in, na parang, lalo na kung hindi nila naintindihan, tapos bebentahan mo sila ng mahal.
True.
Diba? So, parang, I want to, as an agent, parang, it's my responsibility to ask them also, what is the, parang comfortable price or money that they can allot for insurance. Kasi pag ganun, parang tinaga mo Kumbaga,
Totoo.
bumili ka ng gatas na 150, binenta sa'yo ng 300. Kahit naman ako siguro, hindi ko kukunin yun, di ba? Lalo na kung you have responsibility na parang bayaran mo ganito, bayaran mo ganito, wala na talaga matitira sa'yo. So parang for me, kung ano yung comfortable din na, parang hindi rin sila mata-turn off sa'yo as a person. Kasi others, kasi they always look after the commission that they will get. Which is, I think, it's bad. Alam mo yun? We're all earning, but it's not always about money. I think it's parang the trust and then the connection that you have with people. When they trust you, they refer people to you, which is parang mas magkakaroon ka pa ng extra income, diba?
Yeah. And I think that's true. I mean, considering the culture or basically the mindset that Filipino has.
Magkano ba yan?
Nandun tayo lagi, laging presyo. Tapos, usually, we tend to find kung ano ka, alam mo yung instant gratification ng gusto natin dapat, once I paid something, I get the value. Which ang dapat ipakita talaga ng, as you were just saying, as a salesperson, dapat pakita mo yung value not just the price, but the value for you long term. And ang ganda nung sinabi mo doon na asking for a budget na kaya lang. Kasi, of course, this is for future naman and good for the future. Pero baka kasi niisip mo masyado yung future mo, nakakalimutan mo yung present mo. Diba?
Hindi ka na nakabayad. Wala ka ng pangkain, wala ka ng pangkain.
Parang saktong-sakto, tinatawid mo na lang lagi.
Diba?
Baka walang ka talaga ng future na.
Magamit mo yung insurance mo. Magamit mo kagad na maaga.
O kasi atakihin ka na, lagi kang stress. Ano ba ito? Kulang-kulang lagi yung pera ko, di ba? So, ayun. For me, relationship talaga always comes first.
True.
So speaking of future naman,
Sorry.
lalong-lalo na ngayon, pandemic state. How is the consumer behavior both for investing in insurance and let's say real estate?
Based from my parang experience and my colleagues' experience na lang to. It's different Kasi with insurance, you're talking about like few thousands. Like 2,000, 5,000. So, it's easy to, dun sa iba, shell out. For those who have stable jobs, kasi they know that, yung importance ng insurance. Which is, for my other group mates, they are selling more. Like, 20 close per day, sometimes 40 a month. So, madali for them. But others naman, yung mga natanggal sa trabaho, syempre, it's not easy for them, diba? But with my industry for real estate kasi, we're selling the high-end ones. Actually, it's hard before to sell because we're the luxury brand. But right now, actually with the company I'm in, nagugulat din kami because like the sale that we got is like over a billion for
Wow.
one to 2 months lang yata.
Wow.
Wow.
Wala pang 2 months. And imagine it's COVID. Maybe because
Yeah.
kasi like the um developers then right now are giving out like cash discounts, big cash discounts, and payment terms that we never seen before. Alam mo yun? Like for example, 10% down payment split in 4 months or 6 months, diba? Tapos 15% payable in ganito. So, for our investors, parang how many years since this company parang nagbigay ng ganun ka okay, ka flexible na terms, 'di ba? So for those people who really have the money talaga, they will really invest, 'di ba? So it's two different ano talaga in market. Pero with real estate kasi there's luxury, mid, low end and ano. Yung mga affected kasi then for COVID, 'di ba, ang daming nag-layoff ng mga employees, ganyan-ganyan. Wala na silang pangbayad ng mga monthly amortization nila, pang loan, ganyan, kulang na. It's different naman with them kasi sila yung mga namomroblema talaga with their monthly income, ganyan, lalo na with their budgets, with their, family, personal expenses. Sila naman ngayon yung mga nagfa-fire sale. When we say fire sale, that's the rush sale na below market value nilang binebenta yung mga properties nila. So, ano na naman to, benefit na naman to sa investor. Yung may mga extra money, they will still buy more properties, diba? So, they are just like, maximizing the benefits that they can get in this kind of situation. Ngayon.
So essentially ang consumer behavior pa rin is parang nag-iba lang parang nag-shift lang into someone else yung ano ng real estate, no? Yung behavior ng consumer. Kumbaga it's still at peak or it's still at or it's still thriving, if I must say. Pero basically nag-shift lang siya from mid-market into something else or whatnot, or just for example, kasi parang nag-iba lang yun eh, diba?
Yeah, actually magugulat ka nga because I'm as a rookie also for real estate. I'm also like researching for what's happening ba in the industry right now, who's selling, who's not, ganyan, which location are okay to offer, something like this. Sino yung mga bumibili ngayon so we can target. Ngayon kasi, like, di ba, we transfer to online selling na right now. Before kasi yung personal interaction, meeting, ganyan, face-to-face, you go to the site, show them, which is, it will take you siguro to close a deal. Let's say, for example, kung bibili na talaga tong kliyente na to 2 weeks, di ba? Kung meron na siya talagang fund. But right now kasi, since everything is online, it's easier for them to make a transaction, lalo na with all those clients abroad gets. So they don't need to go to the site anymore since this one is selling pa lang naman. So everything is digital. Hindi na nila kailangan pumunta sa showroom because we have virtual showroom available already. Diba? So from the seminars then that I attended to, malaking parang percentage din ng sales from our company, actually under the umbrella of our company, came from OFWs also. So,
kasi yun yung mga may mga iniipon na
pang-invest talaga.
Pang-invest talaga pag uwi ng Pilipinas, di ba?
So, yeah, kung sino yung, I think everyone is really affected. It's just that, sino yung may ipon eh. Sino yung may pera na nakapaghanda.
Yeah.
So, I think...
Technically, nag-shift lang. Kasi iba, you mentioned earlier, yun yung mga sinasabi mong pasalo eh, di ba? Yung mga binibenta nila dahil...
And actually, Iman, meron din kasi talaga, merong pera, pero naghahanap lang ng right time to buy.
Tamang
Ayun pala. Talking about timing on buying or selling, is there such thing or...
Oo.
Baka meron mga criteria or any behavior that you should look at?
Actually, for us, real estate agents, we always say the right time to buy is always now. Let's say it's a normal season, normal situation, there's no COVID. It's always now eh. Why? Because in real estate, the prices always goes up. It never
Yeah.
went down. It will just go down. For example, there are crises. Let's say,
Natural disaster. Ganun.
it depends on the location kasi that you're investing
Ah.
to rin, di ba? So parang as an investor per se, let's say ako bibili ako ng condo, gusto kong paupahan. Hindi naman ako pupunta sa location na mari Cavite, 'di ba? Kasi papaupahan ko eh. So pupunta ako doon sa um tawag dito, developing location, 'di ba? Merong offices. Kasi your
CBD.
target, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Your target market is professional that will rent your place, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So that's another parang something to consider when you're buying, 'di ba? Lalo lang right now, which is good pa is that what I mentioned na earlier, hindi naglalabas yung mga other developers ng ganitong flexible na payment terms at zero interest gets. Sabi ko nga kung ako lang milyonaryo, baka bumili na rin ako dyan sa like yan. Diba? Kasi natatawa ako kasi sabi ko, grabe, kahit ako napapagrabe ako kasi if you will compare, like, kasi as a real estate agent, I do the computations for my clients eh. Magkano yung babayaran nila, magkano down payment nila, magkano monthly amortization.
TCO.
Yeah, di ba? So parang nakikita ko, nako-compare ko, oh my God, sabi kong ganun. Even for a 3-bedroom ha, 3-bedroom before, ang monthly amortization yan is 1 million. Pinakamababa na, let's just say 500,000 monthly on a very flexible payment term. Oh my God, ngayon, meron siyang 88,000 per month for 2 years for a 3-bedroom.
Fixed interest or zero interest for 2
Zero
years?
interest yun.
Wow.
Like until when we say catch up kasi until turnover. So I don't know, sana payagan nila ako na sinabi ko yon. But it's crazy. It's crazy talaga. That's why then people are like, parang nag-uunhan din sila to buy. When we launch a project then also like residential lot naman, ubos agad in 2 weeks. Even may pandemic, 'di ba? So there's no there's no parang wrong timing to buy. Ang lagi mo lang talagang important lang when you're buying is always to look for pinaka-importante is location. And then the company that you're investing to. Kasi lagi mong titignan yung track record kasi you're after the the price increases, after sales, mga ganyan, hassle-free ownership, mga ganun. With the location naman, syempre, you want for example nga, if you're buying for a condo as an investment and a potential rental earnings, ganyan, you go for location na developing o kaya CBD kasi doon na yung maraming tao, 'di ba? Meron ka na agad market doon, 'di ba? And then after that, yun nga, yung company. And of course, also syempre your budget, 'di ba? Ayaw mo naman bumili ng something hanggang 60 years old binabayaran pa, 'di ba?
Totoo yan.
So, yun din. And also, yun nga, yung sinasabi ko din na payment options. As much as possible, you go for zero interest kesa mag-loan sa bangko. Kasi
That's in-house financing.
In-house
Yung zero.
financing yun.
Wow,
Zero
developers
interest.
must be really crazy.
Oo. Kasi if you will compute, kasi I tried computing rin also because I want to, I'm investing in something din ngayon right now. And meron kasi kaming sinasabi na conservative price increase that you get kahit hindi pa na-turn over sa'yo yung property. And then, usually conservatively, developer will always increase their prices at siguro, let's say, 6 to 8%, 10% in a year. Diba? But imagine if you apply it sa loan sa bangko, how much yung loan interest nila, it will start at 6.5 to 8%.
Yes.
So, yung kinita mo, napunta lang din sa kanila. Sayang lang. Diba? So, ayun. That's, I think, the four important, to check before buying a property. even luxury, kung ano
Kung
yan.
ano man, regardless kung anong level ng
Always
anong
go
class.
to like the location, company, budget, and ano talaga.
Got it. So siguro we
Inspire
can
naman
go
ako
for
sa ano,
Ayan,
sa
mukhang
hustle
bibili
mo,
na sa'yo,
Mish.
Ish.
Oo.
Ha?
May tanong
Bibili daw
sana
sa'yo.
ako and I hope you don't mind. 'Di ba? Kasi ang ganda ng kwento mo 'di ba? Pati yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, yung hustle mo, from
Wow.
starting from somewhere, tapos ngayon real
Ano,
estate
totoo.
naman and insurance. Sulit ba yung hustle?
Actually, it's hard talaga. It's hard. Lalo na meron kasi, minsan kasi sinasabi din namin timing, swerte. And it's your network din kasi that affects your lalo na with real estate also. Actually also in promoting in nightlife, mas marami kang taong kakilala, mas maraming pupunta sa'yo pag nag-invite ka. Pag with real estate naman, the more the people that know, you know, or that knows you, or your target market, kasi ngayon, online na, so the more people na nakita yung post mo, yung ads mo, yung ganito, the more chances of winning, di ba? Kaya lang kasi, minsan, timing din talaga. Meron, when I started, 3 months pa lang ako, or mag-3 months, magto 2 months pa lang ako actually sa company ko, nakabenta na ako agad. Others inaabot sila ng 1 year, 1.5 year, bago sila nakabenta. Others, ako naman, in my experience man, nakabenta ako agad, pero nahirapan akong bumenta ulit. Kasi parang bumagsak lang sa akin easy eh. Alam mo yon. So, medyo nakampante ako. Diba? So, it's really hard. You don't know din talaga. Kasi actually, there's no formula naman in like selling
I agree.
something.
Yep.
Diba? I mean, with being an employee din naman, it's hard also to earn. Yun nga lang parang when you quit kasi agad, you'll never know kung naging successful ka ba in something, right? So, for me, sulit naman siya. Kasi, pag kino-compute ko kunwari a regular employee, tapos, based on my experience, sabi ko, okay pa din, no? Kasi, maka-apat lang ako this year, maka-apat lang ako nagbenta this year. Para na ako nagtrabaho ng ilang taon. Alam mo yun? Which is, hindi pa staggered na binibigay sa'yo ng kumpanya. You can allot something like for business, for investment, for ganito. So, okay talaga siya. I will always choose sales over being a regular employee talaga. For me, I don't know with you guys kasi for sure malalaki na yung sahod nyo eh. Diba? So, ayun, sulit naman siya.
Dito nga kami umasa sa So, dito nga kami umasa sa podcast para
Kaya
donate sa
pinasok na namin to,
anchor.fm/support.
No, sulit siya. I mean, when you work for something naman that you sulit naman siya. It's like owning your own business also, pero mas maliit lang yung labas mo dito kasi wala kang puhunan technically. Laway lang. Pawis at laway lang, 'di ba?
At saka experience yun. I mean, in the sales skill set, hindi siya natututunan over textbooks or wala namang, if there's such thing as a formula on how to close a deal or
no
siguro
rule.
lahat nakabenta na, di ba?
Oo. At
So,
saka, iba-iba, as mentioned nga earlier, iba-iba rin naman kasi yung ugali ng kliyente tsaka ng buyer, di ba?
Sure.
So, minsan, ako, I look like okay, but maybe other people see me as, hindi ko makaka-drive to. Ayokong to. Di ba? So, punta sila sa ibang broker or punta sila. Minsan, kung sino yung mas nakakasundo mo,
totoo yun.
nakakakampantihan mo, okay, dito ko i-invest yung money ko. Di ba?
I agree.
So,
Again, you mentioned earlier, relationship.
mm-mm.
The speed of trust between that, yung the first time you meet them or the first time you met them during a siguro over coffee or whatever. That speed of trust kung nakuha mo yun.
Yeah, and meron din
Madali
naman,
na yun eh.
nakuha mo na yung trust na yun, pero they're not ready to buy yet. So,
Oh yeah.
oo, meron
Daming factors
bibili
talaga.
after. 1 year, 2 years, but they always want to get an update from you.
Mm.
Yeah. To answer Carlos question, yeah. For me it's sulit. Very sulit naman.
Sulit daw, Carlos. So, bukas magbibenta na tayo ng lupa.
O mag-refer na lang kayo sa akin.
Huwag ka,
Ayun
huwag
pala,
ka
ayun
magulat
pala.
pag nakita mo kami.
Bakit ka nagsasend na nag-agawan pa eh.
Gawan pa.
Anyway, siguro let's move forward to our we have this some sort of segment. We've been doing this since season 2, and we call it Baet Busters. It's some sort of kind of myth busters if you know that show. Pero some fallacies or some common misconceptions lang sa industry. Siguro Carlo would like to start. Siguro
Sige,
let's start
ayun.
with it.
So, yeah. Basically, isa sa mga gusto namin malaman or kung totoo ba, is there like a framework or formula to being financially stable or free?
Sorry, what
Or
was your
meron ba-
question?
Is there like a framework for being financially stable or free?
Parang steps to follow. Ganyan.
Oo.
For me, actually, I've learned lang this from, parang one of the parang executives in our company before. Parang he does this, parang investing 101, something like that, on how to, improve your cash flow, be parang financially stable, parang ganyan. So they had this webinar then na parang they gave us like 5 steps on how to be financially stable. 'Di ba? Kasi Filipinos, hindi naman tayo tinuruan ng actually lahat wala sa education natin na parang
Sa system.
oo, wala sa
Hmm.
na okay, ganito dapat gagawin mo about money, ganito dapat. In school, o kaya ng nanay mo sasabihin lang sa'yo, mag-aral ka mabuti kung kumuha ka ng magandang trabaho, tapos magandang benefits, tapos okay ka na. Alam mo yon? Yun lang. Kaya people will stay in one company for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Same lang yung sweldo nila. Hindi sila, alam mo yun, walang career development, walang ganito, walang ganyan, walang naiipon kasi labas-pasok lang ang pera. Lalo na Filipino, pag payday, labas tayo,
Millionaire.
kain tayo sa ganito, one day millionaire.
One day millionaire.
So, diba? So, like, it keeps on, same lang din with me kasi ganyan din naman yung natutunan ko sa family ko. And they don't want CS. They don't want me to be in CS talaga. Parang 2 years ko dito, sabi nila, wala naman nangyayari sa'yo dyan. Walang ganyan, ganito. So, parang imbis na bigyan ka nila ng courage to like push the career that you really want to because they don't believe in it and then they don't see the value of it. They will not support you. So, going back to your question, parang natutunan ko din na parang first is, improve your cash flow. Diba? So, parang Filipino kasi always like expenses. And then, kung ano yung natira, piso is saved. So, totoo? Mali? Tama, mali?
Yeah, totally.
Tama,
It's the common mindset
Oo.
of Filipinos.
So, I think like, ngayon naman din kasi, I think with the, right now, our generation din, na parang since it's the internet din also that giving us the knowledge. Kasi you can follow the then parang Instagram accounts or vlogs that will teach you on how to prepare for your future, diba? So, they always tell you like to improve your cash flow, kunwari 20% add to your savings, and then 80% to your expenses na or whatsoever. There's, parang different percentage of that And then, step 2, if you have debt, get out of debt. Diba? But if you don't have debt, syempre skip that one. Kasi debt will always like have interest. Lalo na kung 10% interest yan, kung sa 5-6 man yan. Diba? Kahit you improve your cash flow, dun lang napupunta lahat ng ano mo, ina-earn mo, lalo na kung nangutang ka for business, di ba?
Mga
Let's
personal
say,
loans.
di ba, personal loans, 100, let's say yung 100% mo, mag-interest monthly ng 10%, ang mahal nun. Imagine, magkano lang ba yung, ilang percentage lang ba yung ROI mo yung napupunta sa'yo monthly? Kasi iuhulog mo pa sa, di ba,
Bangko.
sa bangko. Eh, ano matitira sa'yo? Eh, di parang sila na lang yung pinagtrabahuhan mo. Di ba? Di ba? And then, ano pa, eto bago sa akin to yung set up emergency fund. I don't know
Yan, totoo yan.
if this is with you. But I just realized then also na parang, oo nga no, instead of like having a savings pa and then an emergency fund, just like now, you don't know. Kasi since March, wala na tayong work or yung iba, hindi na nag-ano. And then, March, April, May, June, July, August. Almost 6 months. Tapos yung iba na wala ng trabaho, hindi na nila alam kung saan sila kukuha ng pera. That's the importance of emergency fund. Emergency fund, they say, is dapat the amount of the 6-month total of your monthly income. So let's say you have 30,000 monthly, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 180,000 dapat meron kang save sa bangko.
Yeah.
Magkaroon or mawalan ka ng trabaho, 6 months safe ka, hindi ka kakaba-kaba. Alam mo yun? So, to important din. Step 4 is get life insurance. Sa tingin mo, Iman, bakit?
Again, future yan eh. I mean, sa tingin ko, at those kind of moments, you wouldn't know where you are. Diba? So, and there's that uncertainty. No one's certain about their future anyway. But at least there's that single or light at the end of the tunnel, if you must say. Correct me if I'm wrong.
How about you, JL? Antare, meron na.
May pa-interview back eh, no?
Oo nga eh. Yun yung sana itatanong ko, ma'am eh. Mag-reach ako ng naunahan ako.
Ganun.
May recitation pala.
Actually, good thing that you asked that kasi in my case, di ba, I'm not dependent, or most of us here are not dependent to our parents anymore. So we have to have something that can support us aside from what we have. Kasi we don't really determine what the future is going to be, di ba? So that's why it's really, really very important na mag-invest sa future. Mamaya may tanong pa ako about it eh. Pero yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, the importance din naman of getting a life insurance is not just like protecting your future, but also protecting your income. Diba? Kasi you'll never know eh. Like, let's say, for example, okay yung sweldo mo ngayon, and then you retire early, let's say 40, 50s, diba? Are you still getting the lifestyle that you used to? Diba? So, having life insurance, na parang hindi naman it's always like, being ready kasi mamamatay ka na. It's not always like that. So, it's part then also of like, yun nga, protecting your income. Para when you're not working anymore, you're still getting the money that you work for. Parang, it's you being ready na, kasi nakasanayan mo na to eh. Ito na yung life na, alam mo, pinagtrabahuhan mo. Hindi lang naman ikaw nagtatrabaho dahil ngayon ka nagiging komportable. Nagtatrabaho ka din para pag wala ka ng work, matanda ka na, you're still comfortable, hindi ka na burden sa family mo. So that's the importance of life insurance also. And then that's step 4. And then the last step is invest for our future. For future. Whatever it is. Kunwari for business man yan, for real estate man yan. Before anything else talaga, you need to protect yourself doon sa mga sinabi ko before investing in anything. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng investment is a good investment. A car is an investment, but it's not parang good investment. Kasi pag nilabas mo sa kasa yan,
30% ka agad, no?
30%
Yes.
na agad yan.
Depreciation.
Correct, di ba? A house is an investment, but a big house is not a good investment. Bakit?
I think it's more of an asset versus liability kind of question. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Oo, tama. Diba? So, parang, dati sabi ko, dati gusto ko malaking bahay, may pool, ganyan. In terms of like taxes, maintenance, ganyan.
Oo.
Imbis na naaalat mo sa ibang bagay, ganito, ang dami mong babayaran. Diba?
Totoo
So,
yun, totoo yun.
kaya sabi ko, galing din nila, no? So, yun din yung mga sinasabi ko sa mga friends ko, may insurance ka na ba? May nababayaran ka na bang ganito?
Ah.
O ganito, o ganyan. Kasi it's really true. Parang kasi tayo lagi ang inuuna natin eh. Bagong cellphone, bagong sapatos.
Sabihin ko walang eh. Actually, di ba? Sorry, recently kasi natatraffic ako kaya gusto ko i-rant to. Tandaan may mga sasakyan talaga sa labas. I don't think it's hindi na yung mga buses yung problema. Dati pwede mo pang sabihin yun. I think now, ang daming private cars. I mean, lahat ng tao gusto ng kotse, lahat, syempre, of course, lahat ng mga dealership and mga providers.
Nagpo-push
May
din ng
mga-
sales.
May
Yeah.
zero down payment. Oh my God.
Hindi kasi kagaya dati eh. Hindi
Uh,
kagaya dati na talagang can afford ang bibili ng sasakyan. Ngayon kasi parang okay, may pang-down ka, sige.
yun nga, parang hindi mo kailangan mag-down eh, di ba? So,
Parang
iniisip
cellphone
nila,
din.
although maganda yung point ni Ash doon yung asset versus liability. Guys, ang kotse, pag hindi yan grab or hindi kumikita yan, liability yan. Ang dami
Yes.
kasi dyan, maintenance, insurance, ang dami, gasolina mo pa.
Mhm.
Lalo na kung 0%, zero down payment. Siyempre, babayaran ng bangko sa sa kumpanya buo. Pero ang binabayaran mo bangko. Minention ko nga earlier, magkano yung
Yeah.
interest ng loan. So imagine, binabayaran mo din yung yearly. Nakuha mo, let's say, wala kang nga nilabas, pero yearly, may nakukuha din silang pera
Oo.
sa'yo. Diba?
Yes.
Di mo lang napapansin. Pero pag kinumpute mo lahat kung magkano yung dinagdag ng presyo ng kotse mo sa 0% down payment, doon sa pinaka-base price na talaga, magugulat ka, pwede ka na nang bumili ng lupa.
Totoo.
Babalik doon sa sachet ng shampoo culture ng Pilipino. Instead
Oo,
na bumili
diba?
ng malaking bote na mas mura naman
Malaki.
compared dun sa niya. Sa pag binibili niya ng
Sachet na lang.
same volume na sachet. Nasilaw kasi doon sa maliit na monthly. Pero
Mm-mm.
anyway.
Which is, I think, parang rin kasi with the Filipino, hanggang feeling nila, akala nila nakakatipid sila monthly. Wala silang nilalabas na pera. Alam mo yung pag wala kang nilalabas na pera, feeling mo nakakatipid ka. Pag konti lang
Parang nakatipid ka.
mo, mukhang nakakatipid ka. Pero pag kinocompute mo by the numbers,
Total cost of ownership, parang sakit
Oo.
na.
mali yata. Saka mo na lang ma-realize. Diba?
Oo.
Ayun.
Anyway, thank you sa 5 steps na yan. Thank you sa 5 steps na yan. Gandang.
Actually, it's from Randall Tiongson. So, you can follow him then. Rin siya, I think he's a parang investment guru. Just same like Rex
Nice.
Mendoza. Those are the like local investment guru that I followed then. Para meron ding para hindi naman puro products and kasosyalan yung nakikita natin sa Instagram.
Yan ba yung mga Robert Q sa akin ng
Oo, mga ganyan. Parang kahit papaano, bawat scroll mo naman may nakaka-inspire naman, may natutunan.
Sige, follow natin.
Randall Tiongson.
Tiongson.
And Rex Mendoza.
Rex Mendoza.
They have webinar din on YouTube.
Okay.
Ayan, guys.
Ngayon.
Anyway, sige, let's move forward to our next Baet Buster. Jed?
Meron lang akong tanong kasi total nasagot ko yung about sa insurance. Nung panahon kasi, well, for us, we're convinced that we really need yung insurance to somehow maglaan ng money for insurance. Pero nung panahon natin, nung siguro mga parents natin, in a older generation, sasabihan ka scam yan insurance, scam mag-invest dyan. Wala naman talagang yan. Hindi natin alam kung saan nagkagaling yan. Care to comment on that? What's the beef behind that?
Okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Oo. Pension plan, yung mga pension plan.
Uncle.
Yan, oo.
Very 80s, 90s yan. No, I think kasi before, totoo naman eh. Siguro parang they're just saying that because of other people's experience also. Kasi dati wala naman talagang okay na company in the Philippines. Other than, di ba, Sun Life is 100, sorry for mentioning the company,
Yeah, that's
100, 400 years in the Philippines na. But kasi
Okay.
parang, other than that, mayroong mga naglalabasan ng mga life insurances na hindi natin kilalang company and then we don't know their track records. But syempre, as a consumer, as a client, parang it's your parang responsibility din to know that what you're investing into. Diba? So, maybe, hindi naman natin sila masisi, baka scam yan, o meron nga naman kasing scam talaga, magbigay ka ng ganito, wala naman babalik sa'yo. And imagine din naman kasi the parang you're paying for something na hindi mo napapakinabangan right now. Ano ba? Unlike buying something, let's say, buying water right now, tas iinumin mo, andyan sa'yo eh. Parang insurance is like a type of service as of now na you don't know the value of unless something happened to you, knock on the wood, diba? And then before, ang insurance lang kasi na alam natin is yung pag namatay ka, diba?
Memorial plan, ganun.
Oo, mga ganun, di ba? So, sila parang, bakit man ako mag-invest? Pinaghandaan ko na ba yung, yung kamatayan ko, di ba? But
Yun nga,
right
parang
now kasi,
morbid nga.
di ba, parang, ngayon kasi there are, parang it's part of the business also having yung tinatawag na innovation process, product innovation. So, parang ang insurance hindi na lang paghahandaan yung pagkamatay, mayroon ng additional insurance, car insurance, 'di ba? Travel insurance, life insurance. Lahat ng pwede mo i-insure, pwede mo nang i-insure ngayon. Kahit nga aso mo, pwede mo i-insure.
Oo.
Ilong mo, pwede mo i-insure.
So, sorry, si J-Lo daw, naka-insure daw yung puwet niya.
Diba?
For $1.2 million.
'Di ba? Kasi ano nila yun eh.
Si Mariah Carey,
Part of
hita
their-
dati. Hita.
Diba? Kasi it's part of their kabuhayan eh, 'di ba? So I don't think na parang I'm not against it doon sa opinion ng parents mo dati or other generations, maybe because of their experiences. But right now there are so many companies that has the track record, and then you really just have to have the knowledge or at least understand something before you buy something.
Oh, that's great. I think ang ganda ng sinabi ni Ish na yun. Track record from the word itself. I think kaya na-comment ng mga older generations. Kasi, I don't know if you guys remember, I was so little back then, pero somehow tumatak sa akin yung cap, di ba? Yung cap insurance.
Yun nga yung
Yung di ba? Yung mga kaya sila palagay ko kasi hindi nila naaral or hindi na paintindi sa kanila ng mga nagbenta sa kanila insurance bank.
Tsaka napaka-establish na nung cap nun eh. Tapos nangyayari pa yun.
Anyway, siguro last na lang on the Mythbusters or Baetbusters. So, there's a saying that lagi ko narinig to there's always that condo versus bahay kind of thing. We all here are living in a condo, by the way. So, ang sabi kasi nila, condos are not a good investment. It's a bubble investment. It's there's that perpetual ownership kind
perpetual
of issue.
ownership shit. Yeah.
No, diba? Yeah, so can you tell us more about that and can you bust some, fallacies or whatever?
Well, just to connect it lang with the parang I mentioned earlier, it depends on who's buying, what's the objective of buying. So, for example, JL, are you single?
Yeah.
Taray.
Bigla lang yung relationship to.
No, kasi malalaman natin, sige, if you will invest on something, diba, what's your objective? Is it for investment, for personal use ba?
Personal use.
Okay.
If I was to invest in condo, personal use right now.
Okay. So, ano yung gusto mo? Condominium.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
O yun.
Actually, I did.
Ayun.
I did invest in one.
Yung sa tanong si Iman yung nagtanong, diba? So, sa
Yeah.
tanong ni Iman, it depends on the, kasi hindi mo naman malalaman yung value ng something kung hindi mo rin alam yung objective mo, di ba? So, as a real estate person, I don't want to push something to my client na hindi naman niya gusto in the first place, di ba? So, it's always comes back to like, ano ba yung gusto ng client? If it's for personal use, and then a condo, that's what I will offer, di ba? The only difference lang kasi is, kunwari, if it's for investment, if you're after the price increase or the rental potential, ganyan, yung passive income, yun, doon papasok yung sinabi ko sa kanina na, yan, location, company, ganyan, di ba? Magkano mo nabili ngayon, price increase, magkano yung rental potential mo, ganyan. Kasi meron mga condominiums, let's just say, 5 years mo nang nabili, 180,000 per square meter. Pero 5 years pa din, 190,000 per square meter. Konting-konti lang. Hindi ka pa kumita. Sayang naman yung oras, di ba? Ganon. When it comes naman to, like, let's focus on condo property, perpetual ownership. Before kasi wala niyan eh. Kaya takot yung mga tao na mag-invest sa mga condo building kasi usually after 50 years, ganyan-ganyan. Pag luma na ang condominiums or buildings, the developer or the owner, usually, di ba, gigibay nila, tapos mag-ano siya ng bago. So, hindi mo mapapakinabangan. But because of perpetual ownership, parang it will give you parang the right na kung ano yung value ng property mo ngayon or ng unit mo ngayon, gibain to or hindi gibain to, kunin sa'yo, they will pay you.
For whatever that amount is.
Yes, correct. So,
okay.
ano na siya, hindi na siya yung parang bigla na lang nawala yung pera mo basta-basta. So, there's a law na to protect you from that. So, that's why
That's
there are many investors na din that investing in condominiums ngayon. Actually, the market is really big. As you can see, Pasay na puro condos
Yes,
dyan.
yes, yes.
Totoo.
Bawat stop ng MRT, LRT, may condominiums na baba, diba?
Totoo yan.
So,
True.
doon mo makikita yung yung parang demand niya din sa market.
Agree.
Actually, at saka buying house and lot, if it's for investment, house and lot property and condominiums. If it's for rental for me, I'll go first with condominium properties in a good location kasi you can start parang mas madali siyang iparenta kaysa sa bahay. Mas madali pa ang maintenance niya, diba? Ayun, from me,
Ayos.
I hope I answered your question.
Oo naman, totally. That's
Makes sense, actually.
Oo.
Answer right there.
Kami ni Iman yun yung sana sasabihin namin. Nice.
Nakagano na ako. Right investment.
Bumili ka na ba, Iman?
I just bought, yeah. Actually, ano yan? Sorry.
Pwede bang itanong saan?
Somewhere in Taguig.
Okay. That's good.
Yan.
Okay, susunod
Oo naman. Actually, yun yung gusto kong
babantayan ko sa inyo
kind of retiring retirement business. Real estate kasi talaga never
actually, oo. Actually, in any way, even sa probinsya, meron kang paupahan ng mga apartment. Pwede ka nang mag-retire early, diba? Actually, hindi lang naman with house and lot and yun. It depends na on kung saan ka nakatira. Kasi others, if we have viewers in the province, diba? They can still invest with real estate, like owning a piece of land, diba? Malapit sa bayan, malapit sa school, lalo na kung yun yung ng location nila, school, diba? Pwede kang mag-dorm, pwede kang gumawa ng apartment and have it rented. It's a passive income. No stress pa, diba? Unlike business na merong inventory, may ganito, may ganyan. Diba?
Ibang challenge naman yun.
Ibang challenge
Eh,
naman.
sa episode ni Boss CJ Nicolas, nung nagtayo siya ng maraming gas station. Yun, pakinggan niyo yun.
No.
Fueling
Anyway,
tanks.
talking about challenges, siguro let's move forward to challenges. So we understand that, I mean, right now, it's the pandemic. Siguro let's focus on those challenges. First, there are impact of, you mentioned earlier, it's hard to sell those properties that you were selling because luxury na nga siya. And now it's even, I
Harder.
wouldn't say harder, but more challenging kasi there's that virtual versus physical interaction difference. So can you tell us more about that?
Where do I start ba?
Marami
I
yan.
think, oo nga eh. Parang I think, parang at first, we all transitioned into online selling right now. Even like, diba, water, alcohol, alam mo yon, alak, lahat online when ECQ started. It's just that a matter of who's ready, diba? For example, lalo na with real estate, ang dami mo kasi kailangang i-ready. Lalo na, for us, like yan, virtual showrooms, mga ganyan. Kasi hindi naman pwede magpunta yung kliyente natin sa showroom because of social distancing and all.
Yeah.
Bawal sa site kasi lockdown, bawal lumabas, diba? So, it's good also that our marketing is very aggressive in terms of those kinds of, alam mo yun, sales paraphernalia we call. So, right now, everything is one click away. Alam mo yun? Okay, go to the showroom. If you have questions, ganito, ganito. Reserving, online na din. May online banking, may ganito. Passing of all the documents, you scan it, email it, tapos. Alam mo yun? Monthly amortization, auto-debit, lahat. Okay.
Lahat, no?
Diba? Okay na, you can do it nga in one day eh. Alam mo yon. Actually, with webinar like this also, we present eh. Diba? It's just that, ang challenge is looking for the right client. Diba? Kasi lahat gusto bumili, pero lahat ba may pera? Diba? I mean, do they have the budget for the property that you're selling? Diba? Just like me also when I'm boosting an ad online. For example, in Facebook. Dami naman nagko-comment, dami nagla-like, madaming views, maraming impressions, di ba? Pero syempre, ang hanap mo din sales, di ba? Pero of all those people, di ba, who, parang it's hard pa rin talaga to look for clients who can really buy. But with our, naman, marami ding nakakabenta from online inquiries. Ganon. But for me, mas ako sa mga dati ko nang pinatawagan, oo, dati ko nang na-offeran, like ngayon sila nagtatanong because every time nasasendan ko sila ng emails and all, mayroon kami mga promos, ganyan. So, it also helps. So, ayun. I think it's also parang, kasi pag inisip mo na, mahirap gagawin mo, magiging mahirap talaga. Kasi, it's hard for you to think of something, it's hard for you to sell, it's hard for you to ganito, it's hard for you, kasi ang mindset mo, mahirap. Pero, diba, when you think okay, challenge ko, ito gagawin ko, eventually, it will be easier for you. Kasi mas okay nga ngayon kasi you're saving time and effort. Unlike dati, punta ka sa site, punta ka sa showroom, meeting ka sa ganito, kunin mo yung documents, alam mo yun. So ngayon it's parang it's easier in some part, challenging in other parts. It's it depends lang how you see it. Ganun. For me.
So think positive talaga even. Lahat naman tayo nasa challenge I mean, pero in fairness, solid yung relationship mo with your previous until now. Ikaw yung naging trusted property consultant as we call it.
Oo, kasi hindi ko naman kasi talaga pinipilit sila. Maybe that's it siguro. Like, because, I mean, I'm not really after like a sale. I'll be hypocrite if hindi ko sasabihin ko din na I'm not after the sale.
Yeah.
But parang for me, okay sir, walang problema. I respect your decision. It's
Yeah.
just, this is how I think, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Para hindi nila mararamdaman sa'yo, no, benta lang habol sa akin dito. Alam mong ganun. So, kahit
Oo.
na, meron pa akong mga clients na kahit ibang developers yung bibilin nila, they will always call me like, Ish, okay ba to? Paano ba to? Matutulungan mo ba ako dito? Blah, 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 blah. Alam mo yung ganun, which is, for me, kasi kahit na, ah, when they're making a decision, they will still consider your opinion. Alam mo yung ganun. Which is, I think, for me, is important. Kasi with our industry, I think with anything, relationship is very important. Lalo na also with, kunwari, regular employee, I go to another company, di ba, ganyan. That's why other companies ask for references because they know, they want to know how you are in your previous job. So parang it's just like that lang. 'Di ba? Parang pag may ginawa kang okay dito sa client na to, syempre hindi man sila bibili ngayon, maybe they will refer you. Or if not today, maybe after 2 years, baka 5 pa bilhin nila. Ganun. Tapos mag-aya pa
Yeah, yeah.
silang kaibigan nila, 'di ba? So you just have to to ano ba tawag dito? Nurture the relationship, 'di ba?
Nurture the
Ayun.
relationship.
Yung iba kasi hard sell, no?
Hard sell, no?
Hard sell. Pag di mo to binili
Sige
ngayon,
na.
mahal na to next year, yung mga ganun.
Oo. Paisip ka bigla.
Oo, tutukan ka ng baril, di ba?
Baril, para bilhin mo na. No?
Oo.
Ngayon na to, sir. Ngayon na to. Sabi
Pero
sa'yo,
pero totoo lang nga, I want to have that personality also. Kasi I think that's my weakness then also as a person. Kasi coming from, di ba, F&B, customer service relations, parang it's always important for me how the client feels. So parang if I think na parang, na-offend na yata siya, medyo ititigil ko
Yeah.
na yung pag-push. Which is, sometimes with sales, you need to push talaga.
sometimes,
Kasi
ano,
pag oo ka lang ng oo nga, sir. Hanggang, imbis na ikaw yung nagpapaano ng value ng property, mapapa-oo nga ka na lang tapos uuwi ka nga kasi wala ka na ibenta. Diba? So, I think, yun yung kailangan ko din matutunan. And then, lalo na din kasi, kunwari, pag napaisip din ako, oo nga, no, tama yung sinabi niya. Tapos matitigil na ako. Ano mo yung ganun? Which is
tatawag
mali.
ka ulit.
Oo, which is mali for me. Kaya
Yeah.
lang iba-iba rin talaga eh. Kasi other people naman, pag nasobrahan ka din, iba-block ka na. Hindi ka nakakausapin. Ano mo yung ganun? So, I think it really depends. It really depends talaga.
Right balance of everything nga naman.
Oo.
Sabi nga nila.
Wag din yung sobra kasi lahat ng lahat ng sobra masama.
Masama. Ayan. Totoo yan.
Sobrang gagwapo, sobrang tatalino.
Mabait lang po.
Mabait lang po.
Mabait lang.
Wow, bait. Bait ah.
Anyway, siguro let's move forward to future. I think Carlo might have a question for you for some upcoming stuff.
Yeah, so basically it's more on the behavior ng mga consumers natin. So how do you see consumers investing in real estate and insurance?
The future, di ba?
The future.
Sorry, what was the question? Ang taray.
How do you see that?
Pang Miss Universe. So, judge pa ulit ng question.
Ulit ng question. Naka-minus ka na sa akin. How do you see the consumers investing in real estate and insurance in the future in terms of your behavior?
Feeling ko, napaka-expert ko sa tanong na yun, no? Grabe yung tanong ni Carlo, eh. For me, if I'm the consumer, I think if I miss the chance of like buying those necessary things, for example, like life insurance, the next time, pag may pera na ako, I would know, this one is important. Kasi nangyari sa akin to eh. Alam mo yun, hindi ko napaghandaan. So, dapat the next time, diba, the next time na na mangyari sa akin to, ready na ako. So, that's the first, that will be one of their priorities na, diba? After this. We call it na pandemic season. Hindi na, season na siya kasi ang tagal na di ba?
Oo.
Yeah.
So, ayun, for me, for life insurance. And same with real estate also. Kasi others that, na parang walang emergency fund, walang enough savings to continue their, amortization, mga ganyan, yung mga expenses nila and all. And then, how can they see the opportunity of like having yung mga ganong payment terms, they lost their chance. Lalo na also, hindi lang naman with real estate, also with shares. Magkano yung stock shares, diba?
Bagsak lahat. Grabe.
Bagsak lahat, diba? So, how many years pa ulit bago mangyari yun, diba?
True.
For all those people like me na walang ganon kalaking money to invest on something that I think will benefit me in the future, those are my priorities na for the next, 3 to 5 years. So, it will be, for me, it will be a learning. Alam mo yun? A lesson. Diba? Kailangan paghandaan to. Dapat meron dito. Alam mo yung ganun? Ang ano pa naman, ang Pilipino pa naman, pag hindi yan nakuha, parang, sayang, alam mo yun? Next time, dapat meron na rin ako niyan.
May what if lagi.
Oo, diba? So, I think, for me, siguro ganun. Kasi, uso naman na rin sa Filipino ang mga risk takers eh. And they always want to make sure also na parang next time pag nangyari ito, dapat meron akong huguting pera. And madiskarte din ang Pilipino for sure, 'di ba? Gagawa nila ng paraan 'yun for them to have something na they think that is valuable.
#resiliency ng Pinoy.
Correct.
Yun.
Lahat binenta na online, 'di ba?
Sushi bake. Yes, pare.
Oo.
Pamay na lang po.
Yeah.
Code itim, mga ganyan. Code, polka dots. Pamay na lang. Okay, sige, sa'yo na to, sis.
Mukhang kakapanood mo lang ng live selling.
But it's true eh.
Pero respect the hustle ng mga tao.
Oo, di ba? Sabi nga lahat ng kaibigan mo biglang naging online seller na.
Totoo yun.
Wala ka nang bebenta kasi lahat nagbebenta na.
Pa-iba-iba na yung binibenta eh.
Nagbebenta na no?
May podcast, merong...
yeah.
May YouTube.
May YouTube, meron na mga nag-vlog, naging vlogger, meron na nga naging fitness guru.
Bigla ka mga ganyan. Dami na eh.
Diet, ano yung tawag doon? Diet coach.
Mga ganyan.
Ganon. Meron naman, pumayat na ng pandemic, bumalik na ulit sa dati.
Iba-iba story, no? Actually, kung kukolektahin natin, siguro mga 3 oras na episode. Tapos, series pa, no?
Diba, lagi nating sinasabi kapag napag-usapan natin yung pandemic. Ano yung sabi ni Iron Man?
The Earth is closed today. Sabi niya, di ba? Sabi niya kay Thanos doon sa Children of Thanos. Diba?
Totoo yun. Yun yung feeling natin eh. Tayo lang.
Hindi pa nag-o-open.
Anyway, I think it's a wrap. It's been really, it's a wrap. Ito si Ish. It really hurts. It really hurts.
Pag ganun eh.
Ka-hair ko pa nga si Livia doon. It really hurts.
Feeling ko gumawa ng TikTok video to si Ish doon eh. Ay, ito, yan ang uso ngayon. Anyway, dami natin natutunan today, man. Thank you very much.
I hope I answered all your questions and gave value to your podcast.
Solid value. Yes, totally. Anyone or anything that you want to promote or to plug, this is your time. Your show, your time.
May promotion. Okay. If you find my opinions valuable, ayan, you can follow me on my Instagram and Facebook account, Real Estate, Ayala Lux Property Specialist. Same with Facebook. And for insurance naman, protect your future with Ish. Yan. So, I'll be happy to help you. No commitments naman to, guys. Just feel free to ask questions, ganyan. I'd be happy to share my knowledge to you. Walang bayad. Pero basta pagbibili ka sa akin na.
Yun.
Wala namang pilitan.
Walang
Ngayon.
bayad, pero pagbibili sa kanya.
Oo.
Yun.
Ganda rin na yan. Protect your future with Ish. Hashtag
Protect
na
your
yan, pare.
future.
Ganda
Follow
ba?
me.
Sali na.
Title nun.
Oo. Follow nyo na din ako. Tapos pag kukuha kayo ng insurance, Carlo, sa ano mo, sa akin na educational insurance.
Ayan, no?
Retirement insurance kay JL and Iman.
Sige,
Diba?
sige.
Like, si Carlo dapat yung retirement.
Retirement, mauuna sa retirement yan eh.
Mauna si JL.
Early retirement.
Parang nagtuturoan pa kayo sa mga edad mo.
Mga in denial eh.
Mga in denial tayo.
Anyway, thank you very much, Ish.
Thank you.
It's a wrap.
Thank you.
Thank you sa mga listeners. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Baet Boys Facebook page and YouTube channel. See you next week for another episode.
Totoo yun.
Bye!
Bye.